What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yana, and if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Girl, hurry up, hit that subscribe button, because I be doing story time where I be spilling tea on this little life of mine, and it be crazy, stupid, fucking lit. Yeah, this is gonna be story time on that summer that I told y'all in not my last story time, but the story time about how my friend snitched on me. I said that's the story time for another day, and I saw some people in the comments, they was like, yes, tell us the story. So here it is. I don't know what I titled this story time, but here we go. Let's get into it. So this summer was the summer before my sophomore year in college. I was like looking for a summer job, and the program that I was in, they were hiring for a summer position, which was basically stay-in staff to like basically regulate and make sure that the students who are part of the summer program are like doing what they gotta do. If you guys don't know what the HELP summer program is, the HELP summer program is basically for the students who got accepted to the school through the HELP program. They go in for the summer and they take a couple classes, and it's just supposed to be so that they could get a feel of what college is like before they actually jump into college. You could say that we were supposed to be role models to these kids. One day, my friend who also went to my old school, which was Siena College, I'll name her, I'm so bad at names, y'all. I'm gonna name this friend Set and Spray. I don't know, I just looked across my room and I saw Set and Spray. So basically this position, it wasn't like a 24/7 thing. It was like alternating off days. So a couple of us would be off on this day and a couple of us would be off on the next day. So that way it like gave us a rest. So my friend had decided to come on my off day. She came to where we were living. We leave the dorm hall. Now we're driving around in my other friend's car. The friend who snitched on me in the last video, she let us use her car. My friend Set and Spray, she was a pothead. Like, she loves to smoke. This is around the time when I used to smoke. I wasn't like smoking every day, but it was more so something that I just did for fun. So she was like, oh, let's smoke. So I'm like, you know, I'm down. Like, it's my off day. Yesterday I was like busy with these damn kids. Like, you know, like,
they always say your 20s is the best days of your life, baby, and I'm gonna have a motherfucking ball.
So what we did was we hotboxed the car and we drove around Albany. If anybody knows anything about hotboxing a car, the smell of weed is gonna get in your hair, in your clothes, everywhere. You're gonna smell like weed until you take off your clothes and you shower. You can't even avoid it. So like, we sprayed ourselves, but it didn't really work. I wasn't thinking because I was high as hell. I didn't know that Set and Spray put the weed that we didn't smoke in her pocket. So we came back to the school. We all lived on the same floor. We had like a side of the floor designated for us. And when we came back, the students, I don't know where they were at. They weren't there at first. So then next thing I know, I hear all of the kids coming up. So I'm like high as hell. I wasn't even thinking that maybe I should have been a role model in this point. At the end of the day, like, I was a year older than these people. Like, last year I was just in the same summer program. Plus, like, I don't know. Like, a lot of those kids was coming from New York City, or they were just kids who weren't like all goody two-shoes. But then the students come upstairs and they started joking with me, laughing and shit, like, oh, you high. They had said that like the smell of weed had smelled up the whole hallway. Like, the whole hallway was booming. I had changed my clothes already, so I don't think it was me who was smelling like weed. But like I said, Set and Spray had that thing on her. She had it in her pocket. So anybody knows that when you carry around weed, like, you're gonna smell loud. It was like peer counselors, which was me, and then it was a head counselor. He reported back to the staff people who worked at the school. He didn't even know I was sitting there. He thought that it was one of the students at first, which is not allowed during the summer program. Like, it was strict rules. He said, who has weed on them? Set and Spray had the weed on her, but I don't care. I just sat up and I was like, it's me. I didn't think anything of it. When I tell you, this is college. We don't have no parents here telling us what to do. Everybody in fucking college smoke. We're gonna drink, we're gonna smoke. Who the fuck is being a parent? Like, what the fuck?
They always say your 20s is the best days of your life, baby, and I'm gonna have a motherfucking ball. I ain't gonna be on a roller coaster.
He ended up not being happy with that. He ended up calling me into like the little gym room that was inside the dorm hall, and he was just like, you serious right now? That's not cool. The fact that you're high right now, it's not cool. The fact that the whole floor has the weed smell going on
in a quiet, safe neighborhood.
Don't do that again.
You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm calling the fucking police.
And I'm high as shit. I'm just like, okay, yeah, I didn't know that it was that serious, but yeah, like, I won't do it again, because like, I understand that, like, I'm supposed to be an influencer influence for them. And then I get it. Everything goes into normal. Like, he's like, don't worry about it. Fast forward, like probably like a week later, we're like having our staff meeting or whatever, and I don't remember what happened or what the disagreement was about, but he had a tendency of trying to be the staff who actually worked at the school.
She's acting like she's the queen and we're the sorry people.
I get that you're the head counselor, but you do not control me. You don't pay me.
She thinks out of the blue she's a smart little girl that she can do whatever she wants. No.
Humble yourself. I feel like he didn't like the fact that I was a strong woman. He's a man, and hurt his little ego, the fact that we disagreed on something and I stood my ground no matter what. This is my job too. So if I feel a way about something that we got going on, I'm gonna speak up, and you're not gonna say because you're the head counselor, my opinion doesn't matter, or I cannot make the decision with you. He brings up out of nowhere, he's like, oh, you shouldn't even be talking right now. You shouldn't have nothing to say. I could just go tell the staff that you was smoking. And I'm like, what?
You're in my business. Don't do that.
I'm like, go tell them. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I was mad. When I'm mad, y'all, I say some things that probably I shouldn't be saying. Why would you tell him to go tell on you? But it wasn't really like a go tell on me. It was like, bitch, do what you gotta do. Like, fuck you. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he was like, I bet. Then I'm gonna go do that. The next day, I got called in to talk. She's the director of the whole entire HEOP program. Besides the summer program, like, she was my actual counselor. It was just one of those things where I was just her favorite and everybody knew it. That's not the reason why I was like, go tell her, because I'm like, that's like my second mom. Like, you shitting me? Go tell her. I don't care. She was a hard ass though, y'all. Like, she loved me, but she was still mean. I get pulled into this office. She tells me this person said this, and I'm like, he's lying. I wasn't smoking. I wasn't smoking. Like, no, he's lying. He's lying. They had an issue with set and spray because it's something else. They knew that set and spray was with me that day. The head counselor told them that I was with set and spray that day, and that me and set and spray was smoking. And I was sticking with my story, like, it wasn't us. I don't know what he's talking about. I was like, he was trying to blame it on us the whole time. After that, we had to have a meeting with more staff, and he was in the room this time, and he was just like, yeah, her eyes were bloodshot red. You was smoking. You was smoking. It was disgusting. Like, I couldn't believe that she was doing this. And I'm just looking at him like, he's lying. I was like, yeah, I was lying my ass off. I was like, see, that's how you know he's lying, because, like, what? My eyes were not red.
Really? I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't understand.
What are you talking about? I wasn't even smoking. Like, he's just mad because we had a disagreement yesterday, and so he's sitting here trying to tell lies and trying to get me in trouble.
Hey, that's the devil. That's the devil.
I was literally lying on my ass because I kind of knew that, like, the students weren't gonna rat me out. If they wasn't in the damn program, they probably would have been smoking with me. Like, what the fuck? The director of the program calls me back in her office, and she's like, Yana, tell me what happened from top to bottom. And the only reason why I even feel comfortable telling this part of the story is because she has retired. She no longer even works there, so I just feel like,
Fuck Sienna. Da-da-da-da-da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G.
that's my bitch, period. Like, yeah. I'm beasting. No, she was like, tell me what happened from top to bottom right now. This is the only way I can help you, if you be honest with me. So I told her everything that happened. I'm like, yeah, me and Set and Spray went to go smoke, then me and Set and Spray came back, and then Set and Spray had the weed in her pocket, and I think that's what smelled up the hallway. And she was just like, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna see what I could do for you, because you get expelled for smoking. Like, that is against the rules. I went to a private Catholic college. If you get caught, you're done. So I left the office, and I was sitting inside the little room. I guess she talked with, like, the rest of the directors in the program. So then she called me back in office, and she was just like, okay, what they want you to do is to go to DPS and say that Set and Spray was the one smoking. Set and Spray was the one who had the whole thing smelling.
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
And I was like, miss, you know damn well that I'm not going to DPS and doing that. I was like, no. I started crying because, like, there's no way that I'm going to do that. Like, that's my friend. So then she's like, okay, so how about you just give a statement in front of the students and apologize to the students? And I was like, all right, I could do that. And we came to that agreement that I was just going to go in front of the students and apologize. And she had wrote up this whole long ass speech for me. It was basically saying I'm sorry for bringing Set and Spray around because she's a bad influence influence. And that was a little iffy to me, but I'm like, I only have to say these to these students, so I don't give a fuck. Like, I left it at that. I didn't have to go to DPS, which is the public safety, the police of the college. I didn't have to do any of that. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, when I told her the story and what happened, I was like, no, because he wasn't gonna say anything until he got mad at me. He took him a week to tell y'all. Like, fuck out of here. They was kind of like, all right, why you didn't tell us right away? You're only telling us now, blah, blah, blah. So that's the reason why I got away with just saying the letter, because it was kind of like, it happened a week ago. It wasn't reported. There's no proof. There was no way that people can go in and smell the hallway. And I didn't confess to everybody who worked in the office. Like, I only confessed to the director of the program. So to everybody else, it sounded like I was denying it. That's it, period. It didn't happen. So basically, I got me and Set and Spray out of deep trouble. To this day, I feel like she still thinks that like I snitched on her or something, or I was like throwing her under the bus because of the little apology letter. I mean, she wasn't there to witness that, but you know how rumors spread and shit. Like, she never said it to my face. I mean, she was still like my friend and stuff, but I always got those vibes that she felt like I had snitched on her. But I'm here to say, just in case she be watching my videos, I don't know, people be watching me, you know. But not just in case she ever watched this video, I never snitched on you to authorities. I told her the truth and the whole truth at that, and because I told her the truth, we both didn't get in trouble. So yeah, like, I did what I had to do to get us out of trouble, to allow her to get us connections and get us out of that mess. But you want to know what the crazy thing is though? The crazy thing is, the head counselor, the one who snitched on me, it's crazy because he had this friend who used to visit him, and he was a boy, and they was like really friendly. I think they was fucking or whatever. Yeah, he used to come and they used to smoke all the time. Like, his friend used to leave his room with eyes red. So you snitched on me and you was doing the same shit as me. People be so fucking spiteful, I swear to God. Certain situations really like throw me off from people, because it's like, people really be so spiteful, and it be over the smallest things.
My mother used to tell me something. It goes like this: friends will kill you!
Anger drives a lot of people to do disloyal shit. A lot of people in my life, generally, they're not loyal. Like, it takes one thing for them to just stab me in the back, say fuck her. And that's just crazy, because it's like, that mean people don't even really fuck with me like that. They just, I don't know what they around me for. Like, you don't have to talk to me. I don't give a fuck. Stay away from me. People are so fucking weird. The summer program ended, and then we went back to school for the next semester. What's crazy is this happened before my friend Water from my other Storytime video snitched on me. So I got snitched on by this kid, and then I went back to school, and y'all wouldn't even believe what happened. It's not even part of the story time, but since y'all are here, y'all might as well just listen. But yeah, I went back to school for my sophomore year. There was these girls, right? And one of them, she was ugly. I am so sorry, y'all, to be calling people's children ugly, but you know when somebody's just ugly, like, they're just ugly. She's like, I hate coming to New York City because boys be trying to talk to me or whatever. I know she's not from New York City, so I got offended, like, bitch, shut up. Nobody even wants you. Like, why are you talking shit about New York? That's really why I was gonna send it to my friend and be like, why is she talking shit about New York? She ugly. Nobody really wants her. But instead of sending it to my friend, I ended up sending it to her. And I felt so bad. I can be a bitch or whatever, but generally, like, I don't like to make people feel bad. Like, I want you to feel good about yourself. I was just talking shit because I'm from New York, so what's up? Like, period. Like, I think she wrote like LOL whatever, and I had wrote her back. I had wrote her like, oh, I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about another snap. I meant to send this to somebody else. It wasn't even your snap. Like, I wasn't even responding to what you had wrote. I don't know, I said some dumb shit that didn't make any sense. So obviously she knew that I was lying, but I said that because I don't like to make people feel bad about themselves. Like, that's not my body. I didn't say it because I was scared or anything of what she was gonna say or do to me, because yeah. And then after that, like, her and her whole friend group just hated me after that. They were literally on some high school ass shit. I would walk past, they would make jokes about me. I remember one day I had on like leggings, and my leggings, they didn't reach the bottom of my ankle. I was walking past and they was like, she has high waters on. And I didn't even hear them. That's what's so funny, because I never paid them no mind. When I saw them, I knew they didn't like me, so I just kept it pushing. Like, you're not doing nothing to me, you're not fighting me, so what am I giving y'all my attention for? So I just walked past them because I didn't hear them. And then my friend was a little bit behind me, and she was like, you heard what they said? And I was like, no, what they said? She was like, they said you got high waters on. I looked down at my leggings. I was like,
Are you dumb? I think she's dumb.
And then that just kept happening. Like, they was just being really obnoxious.
Is it because I got a small waist, cute face with a thick ass? Period.
It was so funny. They would see me, right? And I would be with my friends or whatever. Or I would be by myself. I don't know. Mind you, this was just two of them. I'm not gonna say it was all of them. It was the girl that I said was ugly and her friend. I'll be walking this way. They'll be walking this way. We'll be so far apart from each other. And then one of them would be like, hold me back, hold me back. And the other one would be holding them back. And I would just be like, are y'all dumb?
I think she's done.
Like, do y'all know that eventually we're gonna come together? And as we would get closer, they would act like, oh yeah, she held me back. You lucky she held me back. Like they're gonna fight me or something. But they never did nothing.
Like, medically speaking, are you like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb?
I would just be looking at them like they're crazy, like, and I would just keep walking past them. No kidding you, that shit happened almost every time I saw them. Like, literally, it was crazy. They were just on their real petty shit. I remember one time they was like in the car. They was name dropping me and all. They like, this stupid ass bitch. They all drunk.
You're the fucking total goddamn opposite of a fucking bad bitch.
They talking shit about me in the car, all on Snapchat and shit. I'm like, yo, these girls are literally obsessed with me.
And if anyone is seeing this, you're an idiot if you support the city girls. Fuck the city girls!
You know why they was mad? Because I'm pretty.
I don't know why they so jealous harder to me. Like, get a bag?
And they couldn't say anything about it. Like, what they gonna say? Like, what they gonna do? What they gonna say?
My business. Don't do that. But you see me.
Like, a bad bitch has spoken. Period. They probably thought I was scared because I had tried to cover my ass when I wrote the thing to her, but girl, I was not scared. Then, like, I remember the last thing that I'm gonna share with y'all and their attempt to bully me. I remember one time, two of my friends who didn't even go to that school, they was like on their way back to the city, so they was gonna pass Albany, so they were just like, oh, what you doing? We gonna pull up real quick. So they pulled up or whatever. He had went to the mall. And mind you, I was not thinking about these girls or nothing. Keep that in mind. I'm like with my two friends. They probably brought like 5 of their friends with them because one of my friends was in a sorority, so she brought her line sisters with her. So we chilling, like I don't even know these girls are in the mall. There's 2 girls and then they have their white friend with them, which means nothing at all. But you're gonna see why I even brought that up. He all sitting down, mind you. And then I start seeing them come up. So I just told one of my friends, like, that's the girl. Like, that's the girl that be doing the most. My friend, she be on go. Like, my friend, she don't fucking play. Like, we from New York City, don't fucking play with us. So you was not about to sit here and try to be all big and bad to my friend and think I'm gonna just sit here when I'm here. Like, fuck out of here. My friend got up and was like, oh, that's dumb. Mad loud. She was like, oh, that's dumb. And she was looking at them. And then all her line sisters got up and was like looking. But we was not attacking them. Like, I swear to God, it was only eyes. Like, and those words, oh, that's dumb. They didn't see us first. So they're walking. And I think they was laughing to each other. They're like, ha ha ha, what friends do. And as soon as they heard that, they looked up. They saw me and all the girls. And they just put their head down. So where to fucking God? They put their head down and they just kept walking.
At least you want to keep doing this. But then when I come around, you don't want to post up. So.
And then, guess what? Y'all wouldn't even believe what happened next, yo. You would not fucking believe what happened next. Not even 5 minutes later, one of them texted me a long-ass paragraph.
How about you just say it to my face, the things you've been saying about me?
Like, why would you do that? Why would you try to gang up on us? You see that I'm with my white friend? Like, you know she was scared. What? Hold on, let me shift my bang. I'm not reading this correct.
Okay, let me just shift my bang real quick just to see if I'm reading this correct.
Girl, we didn't do nothing to y'all. Y'all is pussy. That just shows you right there that girls be doing the most and be pussy, like. And then she starts writing me back like, yeah, well, if you want to fight, you can pull up to Padua. Padua is like the hole that they lived in. You could pull up to Padua. We could fight. Like, you could pull up. Mind you, they like, and come by yourself. I can't believe she tried to jump me in the mall. I would wipe all that makeup off her face. And then what? Like, baby, you know a bad bitch when you see one. Like, don't even play with me. Like, I don't even care if you were just mad. You know damn well. Like, girl, wipe my makeup off. You're gonna be really mad once you wipe it off. You would've wished you kept the makeup on my face. Like, are you fucking dumb, bitch? She was still in the mall writing this, and my friend grabbed my phone. She texted like, bitch, come upstairs. We're still here. You're still in the mall, right? She like, yeah, but we about to go home. Come to Paddle. Bitch, we here. What happened? We both could step outside of the mall and we could get it. Like, what happened?
Y'all look crazy. I'm deep conditioning my hair, but that's besides the point. I forgot to mention that they tried to get us in trouble before we left. They told the mall security that we was stealing. This is after they had wrote the whole raw in my Snapchat DM. Like, y'all smell that? It smells like pussy in here.
She really wasn't on shit. My friends left. I didn't go to Padua because they were just trying to bully me and be like mean girls, but that wasn't working with me. Like, I'm from New York City, bitch. Nothing scares me. Bitches was getting jumped at 7 a.m. eating fucking hot Cheetos in the morning, going to school like
These bitches is dead ass about to fight.
I really don't get this lady.
Shut the fuck up, that ass. It's too fucking early for all you bitches to be mad fucking loud. What the fuck did you have for breakfast? Sour Patch Kids?
The story comes full circle now if you watch my story time about how my roommate snitched on those girls that I said that my roommate started getting close with. Those were the girls. Like, me and my roommate, we had not even gotten to our fight yet or whatever. We were still friends, but she was hanging out with these girls like religiously, and they was doing the most every day. Like, it wasn't one day that they gave it a rest. They were just on my dick, like munching on my fucking dick. When she wasn't with us, she was with them. I know for a fact she never checked them and said, stop, don't do that, don't say that. And it's crazy because that's how you know when people ain't loyal. I just said that about the guy. I said if being angry leads you to do some disloyal shit, you was never loyal. And that just shows you that she wasn't loyal, because I'm not hanging with nobody who doesn't like my friend. That's T. My friend Water, the one who snitched on me, she used to call her ugly. When they found out that I called them ugly now, you're not gonna say that thing. You're gonna act like you wasn't calling her ugly with me. Bitch, I was sending it to you. That's some tea right there. Just in case they watching this too, because you know people who be hating you, but they keep up with your life. So just in case they watching it, she thinks you're ugly. She thinks you look fucking hideous. That's what happened to me. And then my roommate snitched on me, and I left that fucking school because I was just way over it. It was just too much going on. I was in too much drama.
When there's too much drama at school, all you gotta do is walk away.
And that's just not how I wanted to spend my college experience in drama. Like, I would have had to basically go the rest of my college career in drama, because I would have been with those same people until I graduated. So I was like, whoa, because that school only had 3,000 kids in it. So no, it was not like I could get other friends in the school who wasn't friends with them. Like, everybody in the school was friends with each other. I didn't feel like that space was for me. It was a very negative space. I'm so glad that I got out that space, because I'm in a so much better spot in my life right now. Like, so happy, so grateful. I don't even know what this video is gonna be titled, y'all, but I feel like I've been gone from YouTube for a minute, so maybe y'all just needed to hear me got my jaws and gums. Give this video a huge thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell for push notifications, and yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. I hope you guys are staying safe. I love y'all, and with that being said, I'm out. Bye.